The treat of mine. This is where we come whenever we go on a little road trip. We're having a little think. I might take all this stuff out and put it in Henna's boot. Saves me driving. What do you think?
I think safety first, mate, and I think that could be a weight restriction issue.
On this car, yeah?
On this car, yeah.
So you feel bringing it out may save lives, yeah? In other news, we've got a Premier bag. This is how it's presented to us. You might have seen this on the socials, but these are our league winning medals. Grab a, I don't think it's a medal, it's a plaque, isn't it? You was in the first team, grab a plaque.
Come in handy later.
Okay. You were... Oh, none of you were in the first team. Garen, you was in the first team.
I was.
Have some plaque. Get some plaque on you.
Yes.
Don't know what's going on with my little finger there, but he's doing what he's doing. Right, Nolsey's free to hand up. You was in the first team, grab a plaque. Let's have a quick look at it, because we haven't... It is very wonky. Yeah.
Next.
Just slap it on, yeah. Ah, Big Josh, you was in the first team. Have a plaque. Oh, and this one's even got a chip out of it. I mean, that's you've got the best one at the moment. So the purpose of today is
Get really drunk.
sorry, do you hear that? Sorry, football first. Yeah, so the purpose of today is to do a little kit launch. It's not really a kit launch because we're going to post it on the socials. I'm sure the boys will grab their kit and just start putting images up. Can't stop them.
How to the people?
So yeah, Kit Locker supplied the kits this year. Thank you very much to them again. Brand new home kit, brand new away kit, and we've been powered up, which is the term, because Kit Locker got a brand new machine at their gaff, got a new warehouse. So I'll show you that soon. And they're making kits that may or may not have been a bit plainish. They're putting designs on them. They can do stuff now. So we'll get into that in a bit. But let's get to Brighton. Let's go. And with the power of editing, we are here. Jack, tell us what El Wapo means.
Handsome one.
The handsome one, yeah? I'd agree with that. We've got photo man Chris today, taking the photos. Would it hurt to crack a smile?
Yeah, straight on again.
Oh, he's looking mean, he's looking really mean. Next up for his photo is the main man, Lewis, wearing a white kit.
Yes.
Francis on the back. You got your number 9, you wanted number 9, didn't you?
I've been chasing that number.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is our new away kit for the season. We'll see in a second. Nice, real nice. Oh, lovely, real nice. Oh my word, Elliot's in the building. Up next we've got Nosey. Happy birthday, Nosey. What I would say, guys, is it's very strict in terms of what we're allowed to film here. So yeah, hands, door, broom, lock of number 43, bench. Thoughts on your away kit, mate?
Really like it, yeah.
It's kind of quite retro, isn't it?
Yeah, I do really like it actually. It's nice, like the socks are nice as well.
Blue ball with pins. Gonzo's here, he's loving it. Oh, he's doing them up. Get some signatures here, lovely. Oh, Shov's having it. There's a handsome man if ever I saw one. I'm trying to emulate Shane's beard at the moment. Do let me know how I'm getting on. So this season, guys, we've got orange socks, black shorts, orange kit. We'll have a look in a second what that's saying. Do you like it though?
Tidy.
Tidy.
I know how to love this.
Love it. A couple of the boys signing these shirts. I believe Kit Locker are going to be giving these away. This is our 4G pitch or 3G pitch or whatever you want to call it for today. And again, cutting down on the amount of filming I'm going to do out here because I'm not too sure how much we're allowed. Got to be said, the girth on this corner flag is impressive. Troy making himself at home. So we've got standing keeper for the reserve today. Goes by the name of Reece Phillips. You can play in goal, but you're not.
Playing goal. I'm not a keeper, no.
Where have you come from, mate?
Billet.
That team that we played in the final. You're probably their best player, so we've done all right, haven't we? What made you want to come over here?
Well, I know a few of the boys. Just change up really. Something different. So playing with your mates and that.
So yeah, you are part of the reserve team for next season?
Yeah.
Welcome to Palmers, mate. Welcome to Palmers.
Thank you very much.
Quick volley from Kit Locker.
No in a t-shirt because
it's a new logo. You're changing things up over at Kit Locker.
We're not changing the website logo though. This is just for sponsorship purposes.
Just joking.
Oh, I've tied him as well. I've tied him because of that. Scumbag.
That's what happened last time, wasn't it?
Welcome back to Sunday League Football.
Yeah. So we've seen the away kit. We haven't seen the home one yet. First of all, how have you? Oh, let's get you in. Let's get you in there. Come in, Charlie. How have you achieved these looks? Because essentially this is a plain shirt, isn't it, Ollie?
Yeah,
Talk to me.
Template shirt, and then we've done some secret machinery. Now prints things like this.
So it's genuinely printed in there.
Yeah, so it won't come off.
In there.
It's not going to wash off in the wash.
Not going to wash off. We've spent a lot of money on detergent, so.
That's good, mate.
Yeah, it's not going to wash.
Are you happy with the kits?
Yeah, they look fantastic.
Best kits for a Sunday League team around at the moment?
I ain't getting much
I
better.
think they're in.
Ain't gonna get any better.
They're in the top 1. so
Top one. There's only one.
don't tell any other clubs that.
Oh, I think this is a perfect time to reveal the new kit though. There's that man there. Elliot, come here. Oh, that's nice.
It's a lovely kit, isn't it?
What do you think of the brand new home kit for the 2019-20 season for Palmers FC over at palmersfc.co.uk via Kit Locker? What are you thinking?
It's really, really nice. Yeah, fits well. I like the design. Badge is nice. Socks are great.
Yeah, we've gone for orange this year, orange socks. This is going to be available via Kit Locker.
Yep.
For how much?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, no, it'll be under £30 by 5p. So £29.95. That's cheaper than most teams. So yeah, we've got a game between our reserves and our first team today. First team are a bare 11. Reserves are equipped. And Chazavi, your debut for the reserves. Or second debut. Yeah. Just want to play football.
Kick a ball around.
Yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're all good. Smiv here on Is It Commentary. Not just the kits, but a slightly different look on the camera today. We'll go into that in a minute. It is the first team versus the reserves here at Brighton Training Ground. As far as the first team is concerned, it's bare bones. In between the six, we've got a Jack, we've got a Webby, L, new signing Nick, and Tomo at the back. Into the midfield, we've got Henners and a Nosey on the wings. We've got Big Josh, Luke, and Garen in the middle, and that leaves Lewis up top. Just one available on the bench, and that is Shane. I'm sure Tomo will make way at some point. Onto the reserves, more bods for them today. Starting in between the sticks, we've got the new guy, Reese, obviously. A back four of Pep, Greavesy, Gonzo, and Dan. Into the midfield, we've got Scottish and Charlie on the wings with Bill, Ainsley, and Too Good in the middle, and that leaves the big man up top, is Shove. A few more on the bench for them though. We've got the gaffer Kev, we've got Joey, Liam, and Sam. Right, looks like we're ready for this one. Be sure to pause the video here, drop a comment below, letting us know your score predictions for this game, and see how you feel come the end of the video. But until then, let's do this. So it might be worth mentioning that Tomo went out the night before. He's had a few. I don't know if they're worn off either. He's forgot to take his hat off, and he's rocking the Max 90s. Also, we spoke about the look. The camera angle is slightly different, as you can see. This is filmed by Your Instant Replay. Thanks for those guys for coming down and doing this. Actually based in Brighton, so it made sense to sort of hook up and see what they can do. As you know, I'm not a big fan of wide shots. The close-knit action is where I'm at. Obviously, these guys used to film it on a wider scale, so it's always interesting to see things from a slightly different perspective. But going forward, we will make sure we are zoomed in a little bit more than this at the moment. Of course, if you are interested in getting your games filmed, Your Instant Replay are the guys to speak to. So as the helicopter takes off in the background there, the reserves look to come forward. It's Charlie to Bill, played forward, up to Shove. First time ball back to Ainsley. There's Tomo. Reserve's not happy with the challenge, but Ainsley carries on, hits a shot, but that is over the bar. I think Tomo's done some damage there. He's making an early exit, so he's going to be replaced by Shane. As we continue with the ball in the middle of the park with Luke, he plays it across to Elliot, who spots the run of Henners on that far side. It's over the top. He's quick. Is anyone going to catch him? Dan's trying, races off the line. Challenge comes in, and the ball is in the back of the net, and the best team in Essex take the lead. It's a lovely kit. I like it. No arguments about being offside. Timed his run perfectly. It's a big pitch, this one, and they're going to use these sort of balls if it's on. Elliot had a look, and it certainly was on. And in the end, all it needed was a bit of control, a bit of composure, slotting it home into the back of the net. Of course, Henners with the goal, and that has made it Palmers FC 1. Palmers FC reserves 0. Let's hear Tomo's faults.
Go. Keep going. Keep going.
I'll just put a bit of...
Keep going.
Alright, that's the message. Keep going. But as Lewis puts this one forward, it's Greavesy cutting the ball out. The Scottish puts it back home, but it's Garen that picks it up first as he turns and puts this lovely ball through to Henners, who's on the brace. There's a reserve's new signing. Standing keeper today, Mr. Reese Phillips, off his line quickly to make the save. JB's not playing today. He's taking the role of assistant gaffer. Let's hear his faults.
They're just keeping the ball really well. Just tiring us out. It's only going to get worse, I think.
Well, they might be tiring them out, but one thing the reserves do have is those 4 substitutes. Essentially, first team right now, a bare 11, as Lewis is caught offside there. And just a few minutes later, they're taking up the opportunity to use those substitutions. Bill's making his way off the field. Joey's making his way on. He's more of a striker, so maybe they're going 2 up top. We shall see. We're going to continue here with Greavesy in the middle of the park, playing it up to Joey. Looks like there is 2 up top. Joey, an added option to Shove as well now, as Jack makes his way off the line and clears it, but that's only as far as Scottish on this near side. Being hustled, the only way I can describe that, by Shane. He puts it across to Liam. There's not much urgency from the first team to really put the reserves under pressure. Obviously, bare 11, they might be trying to consume their energy on what is a very hot day here in Brighton, I must add. It's still on for the reserves here as Luke fails to clear. It's Liam that's picked it back up. He looks to put it into the box. It's, I don't know if he meant this, but it's a very clever ball. He's put across. There's Shove. Ladies and gentlemen, it just got interesting. Reserves are back in the game. This ball here, I said, not too sure if he meant it, but it's worked wonders as Joey gets in behind new signing Nick there. Jack makes the save, to be fair to them, but he's only palmed out as far as Shove, who hits that one home. And that makes it Palmers FC 1, Palmers FC reserves 1. Shove with the goal there, and it's got to be said, the white kit's looking banging too. See what Kev's saying?
Yeah, just got back in the game and everyone's having fun. It's deemed a friendly, but we're all very competitive, so we want to take the bragging rights home if we can. But yeah, morale's good, morale's up.
Good to hear and good to have a competitive game in what is only a friendly, let's be honest. That goal seems to have done wonders for the reserve team's confidence. Liam, very comfortable, composed on the ball here as he plays it back. That's the Pep who takes a touch and looks up for some options. He's found one in Shove here, lovely ball from him. And Shove's first time ball over the top as Charlie looks to get onto it.
Oh,
A few years ago, Coxer, you might remember, lost a tooth in a game. I assume new signing Nick did as well, but it's just a chip. I'm sure he'll still look wonderful, and if he does want the other part of his tooth, it's probably lodged in Charlie's shoulder right now. Anyway, we move on, and since the goal, it's been all the reserves here. Shove on this near side. They need him up top, ideally, but it seems happy to come out wide, and when he's got a delivery like this, then why not? Lovely ball, which Charlie gets under control. Wow, what can I say? Massive boost, by the way, Charlie returning to the reserves. That's where he first started. He was the main man back then, made the switch to the first team last season, become an invincible champ. Let's be honest, didn't get as many minutes as he would have in the reserve team, and in his words, just wants to play as much football as possible, wants as many minutes as possible, and he's going to get that in this squad here. And almost 25 minutes into his second debut for the squad, there he is, sitting jack down, putting the ball into the back of the net. It's Palmer's FC 1, Palmer's FC Reserves 2. How's your predictions coming along? Let us know. Kickoff, following that first team looking to get back into this straight away as the ball's played down the line to Nosey on this near side. Look at the tractors, so many tractors and other bits of horticultural machinery. It's fantastic. That is why this is one of the best training grounds around. Not needed for this pitch though, as Reece comes off to punch that away. He's not a keeper, he says, but he's made a solid start in this game. As we approach the half-hour mark, look at the reserves. Higher press from them. The first team still maintain possession as Henry puts it towards Webby. Goes beyond Ainsley there, who slipped over. Perfectly timed ball for Lewis, who's been called offside. I don't know about that one, but it's worth noting they are finding those gaps in the reserve defence. Obviously, the advantage of being slightly wider on the camera is we do get to see these sort of things. We normally miss the offside decisions. You can see here as Webby plays the ball. Lewis is onside, in fact. Gonzo's playing him on. Pep's playing him on. Normally in the one-on-one situations, Lewis does score. You can understand the first team feeling a little bit hard done by with that decision, but plenty of time left in this one for more chances. His new signing, Nick, now in his second season with the club. Inside joke for anyone that's new to the channel. But he is our newest signing called Nick, and he's giving the ball away to Sam, who's going to look to put the ball into the box here. Does that, but it's over everybody's head. Although Charlie is going to be able to get onto it. He's put under slight pressure from Webby here. Players player of the season, of course, as Charlie puts it up to Ainsley. He's in the box. Cuts inside of Garren. Slips again, that's the second time as Luke clears it, but it's only as far as Gonzo gets that down. Lovely touch. Strikes it from distance. That's over the bar. Here come the first team now. Webby at the back. Spotting those gaps again in the defence, and it's Henners who's already got the goal. Missed out on the brace, but he's got another chance here, and he misses out again. Good save from Reece, but it's fallen to Lewis. What do they say? Chances squandered, and it's fair to say that despite going 1-0 down, the reserves are the better team in this game up until this minute, being the 38th. I reference the clock there in the top left-hand corner, but this is the way I like to see football played, on the floor. If you can go over the top, great, but I prefer this, using those triangles, and look, the reserves are completely carving open the first team right now, but Elliott, last man of defence there, making sure the reserves don't get through, and now first team are on their way as it's played out to Luke, and this is the difference in play at the moment. It's a ball over the top, and it's come to absolutely nothing as Greavesy picks that one up. Obviously, first team missing quite a few players, including that man Bill Tex up top, but today they have to play with what they've got, as are the reserves as they look to come through here. It's currently 2-1. Can Too Good make it 3? He can't, unfortunately. They will be delighted with this first half. JB wrote them off. Let's see what he's thinking now.
Yeah, I'm happy now. No, it's good 10 minutes for the boys, to be fair. Just kept the ball, done the easy stuff, gifted 2 goals. So.
JB calling them gifts, but they won't care. They'll take those goals in any way, shape or form as they come forward again once more. It's Charlie and Kev linking up here on the edge of the box. Once again, they're able to get that under control. No pressure whatsoever as Kev takes a shot. Yeah, good strike from Kev there. Nothing came from the corner, but here's Luke now, winning the ball in the midfield over his best mate Too Good, putting the ball through to Lewis now. He's got the pace on Greavesy. Can he get the strike in?
Don't put down, Luke.
Not been his day so far, is it? Not been his day at all, but he can get into it at any point. We know Lewis. We've seen what he can do. We're actually going to stay with this passage of play here as Reece takes the goal kick quickly. Given to Scottish on this near side. He pumps it forward. Up top at the moment is Sam, who backs into Elliott there. Nothing given from the referee. Fair challenge, he deemed it, as he looks to get in on goal. Quick feet from him as he plays it out to Charlie on that far side here. He's currently looking for options as he spots the run of Kev. Clever little ball through the defence there as Kev takes a shot. It's past Jack, but not going to count. It's offside. Score stays 2-1. Still time left in this half for the first team to try and get back into it, and they're continuing to find those gaps in the defence of the reserves. They need a plumber. Fix the legs, but look who saved the day again. It's Reece in goal. Not a goalkeeper, I'm going to repeat, but certainly a backup option. Sean, unfortunately, has left the club now. One of the originals. We thank him for everything he's done for us, and are sad to see him go. So it's just Frank in goal. Backup options, you've got to argue, as well as JB, who can play in goal. Reece should definitely throw his hat in the ring. I ain't got a clue where that comes from, but I know what I mean, and you know what I mean, I hope. What you just saw there was the final action of the half, and it gives me great pleasure to announce that our kits are now available. It's kitlocker.com/Palmers. Links are in the description description below. Let us know which is your favourite. As usual, send us your photos and we'll make sure we get you included in the videos. As you saw in the build-up, we were signing shirts. Kit Locker are going to be giving them away, one home, one away. That is going to be over on Kit Locker's Instagram. Make sure you're following them, following us. Drop a like on the post and tag a mate. You'll be in the hat to win the shirt. Good luck.
Get back to basics. 2 free touches, few passes, alright? First half's gone. First half's gone.
Boys, we'll stop arguing.
I see you carry how we know we can. You think we can't up to not score 5 minutes, mate? We can make that a cricket score if we really want to. It's all about us, alright?
Ooh, cricket scores. Right now, it's not. Let's see what they're going to do about it. Shove walks onto the field there. I'm going to start things off with this move. It's Luke up to Henners. Garen's made a run, but look at this gap. Once more in the defence of the reserves. It's through to Lewis. Great ball. And just like that, 1 minute into this half, first team are back amongst it, and Lewis is straight on it as well after the amount of chances he had in that first half. He put it coolly past Reese there into the bottom corner. It's Palmer's FC 2, Palmer's FC reserves 2. Yeah, let's kick off. And it seems as if the first team smell blood here. They're doing exactly what the reserves were doing well in the first half. This high press. Big Josh there winning the ball over Ainsley as Lewis makes his way into the box once more, puts it across for Garen. It's as easy as that. 5 minutes ago, they were 2-1 down coming into this second half. 5 minutes later, they're 3-2 up. If it carries on like this, maybe new signing Nick's cricket score could come true. But for now, Palmer's FC 3, Palmer's FC reserves 2. Yeah, can we have a kick-off? Yep, we can. Let's move on. We've got Knowlesy playing the ball forward to Lewis, and they continue to play this offside trap. It's not working. Lewis obviously timing his run perfectly. Luckily for the reserves, they've got Reese in goal today. He's made another save there. He's going to go out for a corner. Now he's going to be whipped in by the man who won it. It's Lewis. Flicked on by Garen there. Saved it near post by Reese. That goes out for another corner, which nothing came to. We continue here. It's Lewis again in possession, and if any team looks tired, it's definitely going to be the reserves at the moment, despite having those extra subs. He's laid it off to Henners, who makes his way towards the edge of the box, gets the shot in there, but that floats over the bar. Kind of wide too, so I guess we can call that Wover. I think the best thing for the reserves right now is hang on to the ball, make the first team work, tire them out as much as they possibly can. We've got Charlie here, who loses out straight away, unfortunately, and possession is back with the first team. It's Elliot here. He's going to look to maintain possession here as he puts it into his own box there for new signing Nick. He lays it off to Jack, who clears it. Now it's the battle of the Henrys. Both 14 as well, but you can guess who they support, but it was Sam who got there first. That shot from Too Good there. Looked to have struck Luke's hand, but play carries on as Bill puts it home. First team are missing their Bill today. They could certainly do with him right now. It's got to be said, reserves are not lying down. Here's that shot from Too Good. You can see that does strike the hand of Luke. Ref was about to blow, but does well to play the advantage. In the end, I bet they're glad they did as Bill got there ahead of Shane. Took the shot. I think he sent Jack the wrong way by the looks of it. Wasn't the most powerful of strikes, but it's in the back of the net. That's what matters. Right now, we've got a game on. It's Palmer's FC 3, Palmer's FC reserves 3. Who'd have thought it, eh? Kick off. Currently in the 66. Great year. Question for you, will England ever win the World Cup in our lifetime? Who knows? Back in the field, Henners has rounded Reese there. Just needs to put it home, but as his namesake, getting in the way again. Sam Emery with the clearance. Watching the 70th now as Henners gets beyond Charlie there. Gives it to Garen. He puts a perfectly weighted ball in between the two defenders there. Lewis runs onto it. He's in on goal. Reese comes out, looks big and does well to take it off of him. Lewis got to be doing better there, but Henners keeps it alive as he gets beyond Liam. Puts it across to Lewis.
You lucky.
And just like that, the first team take the lead again. Lewis not happy with himself as he scored there. Knows he should have done better the first time round. Fair play to Henners for keeping it going. Just getting ahead of Liam there. As he looks up and spots Lewis in space, there was only one place it was going to go. No nonsense this time. First time hit into the back of the net. Through Gonzo's legs, actually. He might not be happy with himself, but he has just made it Palmer's FC 4. Palmer's FC reserves 3. Following that goal, you'd think it was full time, but ref, on this very hot day, he's ordered a water break. So whilst I got you, I'd love you to drop a like on this video for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's so easy. Click the button. Also click the bell for notifications so that you know when a new video is out. And now we kick off. The team in orange looking to get away again. Henners with the ball forward up to Garen, but Dan gets there first. Good tackle from him. Ainsley picks up the pieces and looks to play it long for Sam, who's got the pace. He's under control with the sole of his heel there. Photoman Chris got a lovely shot of it. Looks like he's doing some sort of rainbow flick. We know it wasn't. I want to have a little bit of fun this year. Going to do some Photoshop competitions. We'll put this out on the socials, the best ones that get featured in the next video. Here's my entry. I call this Sam on a half pipe in Rotterdam. But as time continues to tick, it's the reserves in possession here as Liam gets caught there. Play carries on for the moment, but nothing looks to be coming from this as new signing Nick gets there ahead of Bill. And it is brought back for the free kick on the halfway line. Well, not exactly on it, but in and around it, let's say. But it's Reese with that ball into the box. On the end of it is Ainsley. Off the bar, unlucky for the reserves, but back here with the first team. They're going to build something up here as Luke puts it across to Garen. Takes one touch, puts a lovely ball inside of Dan there. It gets to Henners, who puts it across for Big Josh. Woodwork, which isn't a woodwork, struck at both ends now in the last few minutes, taking a right batter in. Now we all know Jack likes to go out on pitch, so he's going to go up top for the last 5+ stoppage. See what he can do. That's got to be said, we've seen a lot of planes and helicopter take off over the far side. Looks like Charlie's at it now. So following that, we've got free kick for the reserves. Into the box it goes from Ainsley, but there's Garen disguised as an outfield player. Who'd have thought it? And now they can get on their way, and it's a good delivery as well from one end of the field to the other. Jack's using his lightning pace to put Liam under pressure there, and it looks like he's done the trick. Loose ball picked up by Big Josh there as he puts it out to Henners. And can we just stop for a second and appreciate this ball? Because it sounds like Charlie's taking off again. It needed a nutmeg, it wasn't to be. Loose ball picked up by Gonzo there. Good composure from him to get away from Jack and clear it out to Greavesy. Now they can get on their way, or maybe not. Elliot's on the ball now. Elliot, you will notice he's wearing the number 17 of Luke there, and actually Luke is wearing Elliot's shirt. I assumed he was a medium, but Elliot just continues to go to the gym and get bigger. Just like Jack, who's rolled Liam there, gets the shot in, but that's blocked by Scottish. It comes back out to Knowlesy, who's going to hit it from distance. It looked closer at the time, believe me. Into the final minute of the game. It looks like the reserves are out of ideas now. First team looking like they're going to go on and win this. Lewis here got Webby on the overlap. Uses him in an unconventional way. This Webby's crossed low into the box. There's Jack. There goes Jack's chance. It's actually quite slippery over there, I've got to say, because the sprinklers are on in the background. It's riveting stuff, I know, but play continues here as we hit the 90. It's Luke that wins the ball over Ainsley there. Gets it to Lewis. It'll drag over here to get beyond Gonzo. Goes beyond Greavesy as well. He's in on goal. Reese comes off his line. Wins the ball there. Could be going out for a corner, but Lewis keeps it alive as he puts it back to Jack. Pretty vocal there. Yep, offside. You think that might have been the last chance of the game, but Big Josh wins the ball here. Puts it up to Lewis. Of course, Jack's up there. Webby fancies the goal as well after stealing that one before. He's there too as Lewis cuts it back for Jack. And that right there calls time on this game. It ends 5-3. Jack with a final kick of the game. He gets his goal. Happy days. Lewis not being greedy at all there as he teed up Jack. Hitting it with the left foot. Good strike and all to tuck it inside the post there. Back of the net stuff. It ends Palmer's FC 5. Palmer's FC reserves 3. Just want to thank all the boys for coming down to Brighton's training ground. Of course, Brighton for hosting us. Nike Football for the hookup. And of course, not forgetting Kit Locker, our sponsor for the season. For not only doing all the legwork to get us here, but producing 2 beautiful kits, which I hope you'll enjoy. As I say, they're available now. Links in the description below to the store. Don't forget to head over to Kit Locker's Instagram as well. 2 opportunities to grab a signed shirt, home or away. Both medium, by the way, but whether you want to wear them or not, I'm not too sure. You might just fancy holding on to a piece of internet history, as I like to call it. Yeah, we'll be back soon with some 6-a-side over the summer. We've got some Wembley doubles coming back as well. Before you know it, it'll be August and we're doing pre-season and ready to defend all the titles that we won. So as I keep on saying, subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.